guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion. This is Nintendo News. Let's get to that news. First of all, the statistic is kind of upsetting. I don't even know how you sort of do this poll, but somehow a Nielsen ratings thing found that supposedly 7% of people who identify as non-gamers are aware of the Switch. That's only 7%. These same people, I think it was like 40-something%, said they were aware of PlayStation 4. So these are people who don't consider themselves gamers at all. Only 7% of them are aware that the Switch exists, which is kind of worrisome for Nintendo. I mean, obviously the Switch is selling super well, but just imagine how much better it could be selling, because Nintendo's kind of whole scheme with the Switch is to convince some of those lapsed gamers to come back to the fold, get the new system. Look, it's this cool thing that you can play with all kinds of configurations. You can take it with you. Multiple people can play with the controllers. It's amazing. It's new. So only 7% of these people that Nintendo's hoping to grab know it exists. That's kind of unfortunate. But anyways, if you want to read more about that, there's a link down there for you. Mr. Aonuma, in an interview recently, was talking about the choices to make Breath of the Wild open air and about hinting kind of at what the next Zelda game is going to be. He says he's already thinking about it. He says that he wants to continue the new MO, basically, of thinking outside of the box. And so he says that even some conventions, I mean, basically he implies, the translation, by the way, was pretty terrible, so it wasn't done professionally or anything, so it was kind of difficult to get exactly what he was really saying. But the impression that I got is that Breath of the Wild, yeah, that was a step away from traditional Zelda games, that the next Zelda game he feels is even going to be more of a step away, not just the same thing as Breath of the Wild, but even further away from where they started. So that's pretty awesome. I can't imagine what that could possibly be. Maybe there'll be no Master Sword or something crazy like that. But anyways, if you want to read that pretty terribly translated interview yourself, there's a link down there for you. Our next story is about the fact that the Switch has finally fixed something about the Nintendo eShop that has annoyed people since the existence of the Nintendo eShop, which is that now finally you can save your credit card information there. I wonder if maybe Nintendo never allowed you to save that information previously because they were worried about security breaches or something, and that maybe now they have developed such a good security system that they're not worried that that's a possibility anymore or something, or maybe they just simply didn't want to have to deal with it. So it caused a lot of frustration because you'd have to type in all of your credit card info from scratch every single time you want to purchase some, points? What? The coins? But now you don't have to do that. You can just save it, so that should be making a lot of people a whole heck of a lot happier. But I just hope that now, as a result, Nintendo doesn't have some sort of data breach. That would be unfortunate. And our final story for the day is kind of bizarre. It's about, I've never heard of this type of food before. I consider myself pretty experimental with cuisine. I really love Thai food. I guess that's not that experimental. And Thai food, Indian food, Thai food, Italian, of course. I've never heard of bao, B-A-O. I guess it's a type of some specific, I'm not sure which Asian cuisine it's from, but my understanding is, I think Chinese, but my understanding is it's some sort of like dumpling kind of thing, or like an Asian taco-y kind of thing. But apparently there's a restaurant coming to my hometown here in Portland, Oregon called Bowser, and it's going to be styled completely after the namesake himself, Bowser, in his 8-bit glory. They made it very clear that they want it to be retro Bowser, that it's which that means they should be calling it Koopa, but that doesn't work with their pun because it's not Bao food. So anyways, I think I might try to go to this restaurant at some point, and maybe I'll do a little vlog about it or something and let you know what I think about it. I'm not particularly interested in the food as described in the article I read. It didn't excite me. It didn't make me think, that sounds delicious. So, yeah, we'll see. But anyways, if you want to read more about this upcoming restaurant, there's a link down there for you. If you're curious about what's going on with this channel lately, yes, I know there've only been a couple videos each week. There might only be one video a week going forward, but basically I'm trying really hard to study, which is not something I've done in a very long time. I haven't done much studying, so it's taxing, but I'm studying for my certifications, continue with my new career. So yeah, I haven't had much time to really collect news or record these videos or edit them, especially also now I have to edit them on a computer. I used to edit on PCs. Had a program, Sony Vegas, on my PC that I really loved. That PC I can't do it there anymore, so now I have to use a Mac, and I'm just using iMovie to edit now, and it's been challenging, and frankly, I haven't enjoyed using it whatsoever, so I'm gonna have to buckle down and buy a new PC and reinstall some Vegas on it, and then things will be much happier. But basically, I dread editing videos. That's how much I hate iMovie. It's way less user-friendly than Sony Vegas, and you can't, like with Sony Vegas, I had a template. You know, I had like the things that would slide down under there with their sound effects with my name and Nintendo News on it, and the intro and the outro and all of the images. I have to start from scratch basically every single video with iMovie. So, but I'm still going to keep putting out videos, even though I basically now hate editing them. But anyways, that's what's going on there. Also, over on my Patreon, I'm trying to upload new videos on there. They'll basically be Q&A videos each month. So make sure to submit questions over there on that Patreon page. It's patreon.com/BastionTime. There's a link down in the description, and then I'll answer your questions and stuff. Anyways, that's it for this episode. See you guys in a couple days, I hope, for more news. See you then. Bye, guys.